Hi Fit Mums, this is not our regular place. Welcome to my living room instead of the sunny oval, but these are exceptional times and call for exceptional measures. So this is going to be about half an hour, 35 minutes. You can do this whenever you like, really, whenever your little one is asleep or whenever the mood takes you. So we're going to do our usual warm-ups as we do. So just stretching the palms up to your ceiling and over to one side. Just stretch out the side there and over to the other side. At least this will feel familiar. Over to the other side again and over the other side. I do feel somewhat self-conscious looking at a camera and not looking at all of you, but we're going to have to get used to lots of new things over the next few weeks. What I'd like to do is just get you moving, hopefully keep the mood buoyant. That's a little bit of backstroke just to get the shoulders warmed up. And then, okay, a little bit of twist and twist, just like we do when you're facing the cafe at the Oval and thinking about the coffee that you're going to get in about an hour after I've finished with you. Okay, let's do a knee to the opposite elbow. So, a bit of a twist just to get everything warmed up. And a few squats, okay? Sure you can get lower than that. Toddler squats. Those of you who've got toddlers, they sit right down on their heels. I'm a little bit older and this knee doesn't really bend any further than that, as many of you already know. Well, just make sure that those squats are good and low. Use the glutes. That's it. Okay, and then we'll step back. So just stepping back and pushing the heel down into the floor behind you, just to stretch the calf muscles a little bit as you're going. Stepping down, and then a few lunges. So try and get this knee, perhaps not right down to the floor, but near enough. That's it. Just to warm up the quads. Now I'm not going to get you to run round and round your living room unless you particularly wanted to. I realise you've probably got limited space somewhere in your kitchen or your living room or goodness knows where. Hopefully on your patio if the sun is shining you can do this whilst perhaps rocking your baby in a buggy. Whatever it takes, that's fine. And of course you can pause this and come back to it after you've changed a nappy, which you can't normally do when we're together. So our first little timed exercise we're going to do, I'm just going to get my timer, 1 second. A little buzzer, since the camera is being used to film now. I'm going to use my timer here, so 30 seconds of exercise, few seconds rest, 30 seconds of exercise and a few seconds rest, and we'll do that as many of you will be familiar already. So we're going to do static lunges first. So ready, go. Okay, so static lunge all the way down. Try not to let the knee go right over the toes. Try and use this glute on this side to really make the most of that movement and not strain the knee. Okay, some of you still may have a bit of relaxing going on in the joints post-pregnancy, and that can sometimes make the ligaments a bit loose. Okay, that signals a change of leg. Off we go, and we'll do the other side. Good deep lunge. If I'm not going as deep on this side, it's because of this knee, but you can do it better than this, I'm sure. Okay, Keep the shoulders back, try not to lean all the way forward. That's it. I'm saying excellent and I can't even see, but I'm sure you're doing it brilliantly. Keep it going, that's it. The next one is a high knee jog. So just keeping those knees up there. Good. Oh, it's warm in this living room tonight. I'm sure you'll be doing this at the crack of dawn, just after you've had your coffee or something. Or while the baby's having a morning nap. So keep those going. Oh, it's warming up now. Okay, I'm going to have to remove a layer. And off we go. We're going to do a bit of a walk out and back now. Keep the legs straight, walking out to there and back again to stretch these hamstrings, okay? You can add in a press up if you'd like to at the bottom of the movement. And walking out again, little press up. Okay, and back to the beginning. Okay, what did we start with? Lunges. So back to that lunge again. Try and get the knee as low as you can. Try not to lean forward. Try and keep the shoulders back. That's it. My lovely wife is the camera person today, so never made a video like this ever. Hope it works. Okay, and then we'll try the other side. So just bending the knee down. So really work these quads. You burn more calories using your leg muscles just because they're the biggest muscles in the body. So that's why we're focusing on the big muscle exercises. I'm not suggesting that because you're at home more of the time you're eating more cake, but it is possible. I find the biscuit tin is always handy when I'm at home, so I tend to eat a little bit more. Okay, I'm sure that's not the case for you. Back to our high knee jog. Okay, that's it. Those knees higher, mind your chin. Okay. That's it, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, just had dinner actually. I'm trying to record this in the evening, perhaps wasn't the best thing, but I want to get this out for you tomorrow. Excellent. And then back to this stretching of the hamstrings. I'll do this sideways one so you can see. Just trying to keep straight legs. Bit of a press up. Walk back. Stretch those hamstrings all the way up. One more. No, we're done. The pips have gone. I'll turn my trusty timer off and just breathe a bit, maybe have a quick drink of water, and we'll prepare for the next little bodyweight section. Are you ready? Assuming you are. We'll move straight into it. The back lunge with the hop. So, ready, go. So, high knee, back lunge, little hop. High knee and a hop. Don't have to do the hop if you're not quite ready for the hop, for where you are in your recovery from having a baby. Just go with the high knee and back lunge, high knee and back lunge. If you can add the hop, I'm sure it'll burn an extra 3 calories and certainly make the quads burn. Okay, let's swap sides. Ready? And hop, hop. That's it, good job. Keep going, keep going. That's it, good. Well done. Come on, timer. That's it. Oh, there we go. Shake the legs out a bit. And then I want to do a bit of a skater and a touchdown. So you're touchdown, touchdown, graceful little hop from one side to the other. Touch the toes. So keep going, a few more seconds. And our final exercise, a bit of star jumps, or if your pelvic floor muscles are not quite up to star jumps, you can do a half star as quickly as you can, or the full star jumps. Breakfast has had time to go down. And of course we're going to have to repeat these 4 exercises all over again. Okay, so back lunge and hop. So high knee, back lunge, hop, hop. Or just high knee and back lunge without the hop. If you're not quite ready for the hop, that's it. Again, go at the pace that suits you. If I'm going way too slow because I'm much older than all of you, then you can double the speed, that's fine. And off we go with the other leg. High knee, back lunge. If you want to add the hop, add the hop. That's it. Okay, you're nearly there. Oh. And followed by a little skater move. So just skate, touch down. Going. I can tell I'm talking less now because I'm kind of out of breath. I usually let you do these and don't demonstrate all of them, but this is one of those rare occasions. And I'll go for star jumps, so star jumps or half stars, whatever the pelvic floor muscles will stand for. Good, you can do a few twirling stars if you like. Lovely. There we go. I'll just pause it a second. And feel free to get another quick drink, water that is, and hope you haven't got the Prosecco open already. Maybe on lockdown, but anyway, let's get the drinks cabinet locked up. Our next little thing we can do, a few options with this one. If you're not quite ready for hands on the floor, you could use a chair, or you could use a sofa or whatever happens to be available to you. If you're in the garden, probably not a sofa. Anyway, we're going to do a mountain climber first. So obviously the harder version will be down there. Slightly easier version there. And if it's higher, even easier. So I'll leave the options to you. But you will need a chair of some kind for this particular move, for the fourth one in the series. So here we go, mountain climber it is. Okay, so you can do those ones, or you can do a little bit less challenging if your hands are higher up. So go with what works for you. That's it. The next one is a foot on your chair and a lunge. So if your other half doesn't like the idea of your feet on the furniture, then take your trainers off. I didn't consult with my other half before I just plunked my foot on this dining chair, but she is still smiling, so that's good. She'll get a clop round the ear afterwards. Okay. And then change leg, back foot on. Again, try not to lean forward, try and keep the shoulders back. Dip this back knee down towards the floor. Really make this glute and this quad work hard. That's it. Nearly there, I hope. That's it. Okay, and for the final one of this little circuit, tricep dips. If your legs are out straight, it's harder. A little bit easier if you bend your knees, but try and get those elbows down to about 90 degrees. Speed them up if you want. Go at the pace that suits you. That's it. Oh, no time to rest. Second circuit of mountain climbers. One more time. So off we go. In the low version, down on the mat. Slightly easier version on whatever comes to hand. I'm going to wear this living room carpet out, I think. Never mind. Only for 3 weeks or 3 months or something. Okay, back foot on your chair and back to those lunges again. Okay, again, try not to lean forward too much. Oh, I should have opened a window. Okay, the oval is so much better environment for doing this. And it will make us appreciate it all the more. And hopefully by the time we're back there, we'll get the last tail end of the bluebells in the woodland out the back there. If this doesn't go on too long, do hope you're staying fit and healthy and safe. It's kind of special being at home with the people we love. Let's hope you don't drive each other completely crazy, but get crazy in love with each other again. Hope you get lots of patience for those little ones. So you'll be making the most of your one opportunity to get out every day and exercise, I hope. Good, and then tricep dips to finish off that little series. Again, straight legs, a little bit harder. Knees bent, slightly easier. And this is basically elbows bent and straighten up. Elbows bent, straighten up for bingo wing prevention. Okay, that's it. Good. Oh, I thought it wasn't coming. So, switch the timer off again. Have a bit of a hydration break. Congratulate yourself that we're, must be, the warm-up's nearly over now, so we'll get into the meat and potatoes now. No, we've got a little bit more. We'll do some hop overs. So again, you could use the chair, the floor, or whatever comes to hand for this particular one. Hop overs look a bit like hopping over something. Surprise, surprise. Okay, you can do the same kind of thing, a little bit higher up, not quite as hard. Go with what you can manage and progress it next time. Okay, then we're going to do a bit of plank. So hopefully you've got a mat or something to lean the forearms on, and then check what my legs are doing. If the plank is all you can manage, that's fine. If the plank from the knees is what you can manage, go for that. If you want something more challenging, maybe add in a glute raise alternately, keeping the body parallel to the floor. Try not to raise the bum, try and keep it nice and parallel to the floor. That's it. And then we consult my list. Oh yes, back raises, lower back, just working the smaller the back, which does get a bit of a beating carrying a baby or small child around all the time. So just to strengthen the lumbar part of the back, a few of these. Okay. And then, where are we at? A few press ups, I think, in the middle, so you can use the knees. Try and keep, shoulders as down as you can go. Try and pull in the tummy muscles while you're doing this. If you can manage the full ones, go for full ones. That's it. And then back to your hop overs again. So if you're using the mat, we'll do hop, hop. That's it. Going. Again, you can do this from the chair or the settee. That one. Can't remember what the next one was. Oh yeah, the plank and the glutes. Again, if you want to make it, mix it up a little bit, you could do a side step. Oh. That's it. Whew. Keep parallel to the ground, pulling in those tummy muscles. Okay, good. Back raises. So just lifting, just working those. If it's too difficult, just keep the hands on the floor and raise. If you're ready for it, do whole of the upper body. Just watch your baby do this. In tummy time, they do it all the time. Very strong backs. Okay. Then, here we've got some press ups to come. That's it. Do it from the knees if you need to. That's fine. Really works the shoulders and chest. Fabulous. That must be circuit number 143 finished. Okay. We've got another couple of things to go and we're virtually there. Okay, a little bit of Superman. So if you've got some floor space, you've got a mat, something like that, that's great. So Superman is great for core, great for your stomach muscles again. So I'll start the timer. First exercise, left arm and right leg. Once you've got your balance, try and come in and out, in and out. That's it. Okay, and then we'll swap sides. Left leg and right arm. Get your balance, and then in and extend. That's great. All getting that core stability back again. That's good. And then, if you put your forearms down on the floor, get the knee quite high until you're engaging your gluteus maximus, and then we'll do a bit of pulsing. Keep the leg quite high so that you're feeling this mainly in the hamstring and the glute. Keep going. And then the other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So keep pulsing. Again, having strong glutes and strong abdominals helps alleviate some of the back pain that is not unusual in modern life. So strong abs and glutes. That's why we do lots of squats and lunges. That's why we're doing this one for the glutes and why we focus on core exercises. Let's do the Superman one again. So left arm and right leg, and in and extend. That's it. Good, try and get your balance. It's always easier one side than the other, I always find. So keep going. And then swap sides. All right. That's good. Hope you're managing this without having to pause the video too much. I wished I could. Here we go. Nearly there. down into that position for the glute raises again. So high leg and pulse, pulse, pulse. Again, working that glute. Excellent. Good. It looks like I'm praying. I probably am. For the end of this. Ouch. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. And the other side. Ready. High and pulse. That's it, keep going. Nearly there. Great. And we've completed that little circuit. Boy, and I'm sweating. So I hope you are too. What I'll do now is check how long we've been going for, roughly, with my timer.
31 minutes.
31 minutes. Phenomenal. I think it's probably enough time. I'm going to record another one with a bit of upper body exercises, but let's do some stretches first before I check out with you. So just pick up the heel, the toes, the heel behind you. About 15 or 20 seconds for that stretch for the quads. You can do these in your own time. Then we'll go with the other one. That's the one I can't bend, but do the one, obviously 15-20 seconds on that side too. For your hamstring, if you have the toes lifted, straight leg bend from the hip, just rest on the other knee, stretches down the back of the leg. If you like, just touch the toes for a bit of an extra stretch. Try and keep the curve in the back there, that will help the stretch down the back. And of course on the other side, to be fair. Fabulous. And if you can, pulling the shoulders back, pushing the heel down into the floor behind you to stretch the calf. That's the one you're doing there, just pushing it down behind you. Pulling shoulders back to stretch the chest. We'll do it on the other side. And I'm ready to sign out and say thanks for joining in. I'm afraid it wasn't terribly professional, it's just me being me, but I hope you can join us with some of the sessions that we do live with Zoom, and I will I'll text you about those, probably Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays at our normal Fit Mums times. We'll try and do these. This, of course, you can do anytime. Bye for now.